外交部政務次官衛倩婷上個月訪問香港，當時就正值特首李家超參加緊 APEC。
最近咧佢就接受咗 Steve Wine 喺綠豆節目 Let's Talk 嘅專訪，講到而家正喺香港審訊壹傳媒創辦人黎智英涉嫌串謀勾結外國勢力嘅案件。
英國工黨政府今年7月初上場，外交政策走向一直受外界注視，特別係對中國嘅關係。首相施紀賢早前提出3個原則，要以合作、競爭同挑戰處理同中國嘅交往。佢上個月中趁喺巴西出席 G20 峰會期間，同中國國家主席習近平見面，係兩國6年以嚟嘅第一次。而喺呢次兩國最高層會談之前，英國外交部負責印太事務嘅政務次官衛倩婷低調去咗香港見港府以及中央代表官員。
Well, the Prime Minister has said, and I think you've also said it as well, that you're currently guided by these 3 principles of cooperate, compete and challenge. To an outsider, it looks as it's mainly about cooperate, not the other 2 C's.
Well, you obviously were not a party to the meeting that I had in Hong Kong when I confronted the lead in the meeting, who was a Beijing-appointed person who is based in Hong Kong, because obviously there's the Hong Kong government, you know, Paul Chan, Eric Chan, but then there's actually the Chinese government office as well. I was very robust in that meeting because I think engagement is about eyeball to eyeball, and it is about having, you know, a very frank exchange. You know, we have to be very certain about who we are, and we value liberty, we value democracy, we value doing business in a clean way, and these things are really dear to us.
壹傳媒創辦人黎智英被控串謀勾結外國勢力罪以及串謀發布煽動刊物2項罪名，2020年8月被捕，至今還押咗4年。佢嘅審訊亦都已經超過100日。英國政府最初形容黎智英擁有中國同英國雙重國籍，到舊年確認佢係英國公民。前外相卡梅倫同現任外相林德偉相繼為黎智英發聲，以及同佢個仔黎崇恩會面。衛倩婷訪問香港時，亦都提出同樣嘅議題。
As a parliamentarian, you know, I would not be keeping faith with other parliamentarians if I failed to raise, for example, the case of Jimmy Lai. These things were raised, and I would call it a frank exchange of views, and I feel that I discharged my duty as a minister, and I did not feel that I was backward in coming forward on what our values are here in the UK. We raised Jimmy Lai, as has the Foreign Secretary and the Prime Minister when he met Xi Jinping in the margins of the G20 meeting. And we continue to work closely because, of course, his son is now based in London, and the constituency MP raises it regularly with me. And, of course, I met him in October and on the public record in that meeting. And we continue to make the case that we've got his back.
But I think
as a
I'm
British
right.
citizen.
Britain is still denied consular access.
Well, we went to the trials, we meaning the consul, officials at the consul, and we are keeping as close an eye as possible, and we are aware of others who go regularly in to see Jimmy Lai, and we were very pleased to see that the actual appearance in court was very it was a relief to see how well he looked.
除咗官員，衛倩婷喺2日嘅訪港行程中，亦都同多個界別人士交流，進行閉門會議。
When I was in Hong Kong, I was able to meet with representatives from the Catholic Church, from human rights groups and journalists, and I was reiterating my calls for this particular case, and there's other cases of course, but Jimmy Lai is a British citizen, just to make sure that people are fully aware that we have his back.